And that also brings me to my next question, because we talk about, I mean, Memorial Day is coming up. We talk about veterans a lot at the moment, but what does it actually mean, a veteran-friendly organization? Do we have any qualifiers for that? Any criteria at which point we would say this is a veteran-friendly organization, a veteran-friendly company?
Well, that's a very good point, and it's an elusive term in the sense that there has been a great deal of attention paid to this. There are some companies who have become designated as veteran-friendly by their state or other departments of Veterans Affairs who are involved in hiring practices, and we generally see that the term itself can be somewhat misused in terms of some companies and educational institutions too, because a lot of veterans are coming back. They have the post 9/11 GI Bill, and they're going into higher education again as a way of fostering their transition. So organizations, including schools and employers and businesses, will say, okay, we'll hang out this veteran-friendly banner out in front, and we'll say we want to hire veterans, but that's only the first part of the equation, because the other part is, I would say, it's retention of veterans in the company and at the school, and that's not just putting out a welcome mat, but it's doing business in a way that engages the full person in the organizational culture. So it's a reciprocal process. So you mentioned our work with the CMM Institute, which stands for the Coordinated Management of Meaning. So from the perspective of the coordinated management of meaning, we make our social worlds around us and our processes of communication. And if that communication is done in a mindful way, it means we're always aware of the highest level of context that we're operating on. So I would say one way to define a veteran-friendly organization is one that works, that creates the space for people to bring their full selves into the organization and to create a priority for getting things done. In the military, we like to say it's about the task and purpose. It's about accomplishing the mission. The mission comes first. And then in my service, the Navy always said it's the mission first, but it's people always. So that's one way to think about that, in terms of we're always in these bonds of comradeship that take us through the hard times and that help us to focus on our mission and to realize that we have each other's back. That's a big term and a big important concept for just about every veteran, is to know that the people around you have your back. In other words, if something's sneaking up on you, they will take care of you. They will give you the backup and the support that you need. Not they're looking for an opportunity to get ahead of you or to beat you in some way in organizational politics. That's a way to make an organization not veteran friendly, is to put those kind of things ahead of the comradeship and the team effort and getting the mission done. So all of those are very important. It's like a recipe. They have to be balanced, and we have to come at it with the right attitude.